Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 8 real transforming vehicles you can own. I'm sure we've all seen the Transformers and thought, how cool would it be if these things were real? Well guys, these vehicles put Optimus Prime to shame. That's right, these are real transforming vehicles you can actually buy yourself. But before we zoom off, why not transform the subscribe button from red to grey by pressing it and press the bell too. Coming up first, we have BMW Electrons. From the offset, this looks like a pretty cool car, right? It's a red, very flashy BMW many people would love to own. But this is no normal BMW, instead it's a secret transformer. As you can see, this BMW transforms into an Optimus Prime lookalike in seconds. Just imagine driving on the highway when all of a sudden the car next to you turns into Optimus Prime after a traffic jam. Now, these are not called Transformers, they're called Electrons, and they're made by a Turkish company. Using a remote control, this robot can move its massive kinetic fingers and arms. Obviously, as they're made of metal, these are incredibly powerful. And to make things even more amazing, Electrons say soon these will have a walking function. Just imagine being able to drive and walk your car. Now, they warn these may not be legal in every country. But if you're willing to pay, you can actually own one of these. I think someone needs to tell Elon Musk about these so he can buy one right away. Next up is the Hum Rider. Have you ever been in your SUV and suddenly got into a load of traffic? Well, if you have something called the Hum Rider, that's no problem. The Hum Rider starts off like an average Jeep. But one thing this has that most Jeeps don't is a powerful gasoline Honda generator. This then pumps fluid through 300 feet of hydraulic lines. As you can see, this can make the car stand up and drive right over traffic. Now, I have to say, I would be pretty scared having a giant Jeep drive over my car. But if I was the guy who owned this Jeep, I'd feel pretty amazing driving over this massive traffic jam. It's so easy to transform this vehicle, you just press a switch on the dashboard. 4 cameras underneath allow you to see exactly what's going on from the regular driver's view. Now, this car is pretty ridiculous, so it's not in mass production yet. But maybe this could be the new way to get around traffic jams in the future. Next up, we have the Kamaran Watercraft. Now, we all know that cars which are hybrids with boats do exist. But why is it they always look so lame? Well, that's where Kamaran steps in with their K7. This Austrian company made a hybrid of a personal yacht and a car. With it, you can speed on the roads and then on water. This 23-foot speedboat changes shape at the press of a button. It has hydraulic arms which keep it afloat in water. As you can see, it's super luxurious and doubles up as a convertible car when not in water. I couldn't find the exact cost of one of these, but chances are it's very expensive. But if you're an extravagant billionaire who loves to go on land and sea, then you should buy one. Believe it or not, this vehicle actually has red LEDs built in which allow you to drive it in the water while at night. The structure is also made of carbon fiber and titanium, making it very strong and awesome looking. And of course, the interior has an amazing leather trim. Next up is ED209. If you're a fan of RoboCop, then I'm sure you know of the ED209. I'm sure when you were watching that movie, you wished you could own one of these. Well, it turns out, now you can. One man took only 3 months to build his very own replica which actually works. This thing can swivel and even move its elbows too. But some people are actually worried by this man's creation. They say this actually might inspire law enforcement to create a police state type of vehicle. We all know that Russia has already developed the real-life Batmobile, as they call it. But let's hope international police don't really make the ED209 in real life. Next up is the EO2. I'm sure you've heard of smart cars before, right? They're defined as small electric cars. But how exactly does that make them smart? Well, this car named the EO2 actually is smart. That's because it's capable of shrinking, driving sideways, and turning. No longer do you need to turn your entire vehicle to get out of a cramped parking space. Instead, simply turn the wheels and the whole car will move. Amazingly, this car also shrinks, saving 33% more energy when traveling. This car is great for those who live in cities where there's not too much space. You can fit passengers in the back, but if you don't need to, then you can simply shrink the car down. Personally, I think the spinning wheels which allow you to turn without moving your car are genius. This car came out in 2015 and I haven't seen any on the roads. But who knows, maybe in the future this will be the main thing people are driving around because it's so smart and easy. Next up is the BOA 3X. Now, this vehicle is more than just a car. This is actually a French camper van costing around $52,000. But it's not just any camper van, it actually expands to 3 times its size in a matter of seconds. If you thought RVs were already a glamorous form of camping, then check this out. The reason it's called a 3X is because it transforms to 3 times its normal size. The rooms amazingly stack onto each other, and inside it's very luxurious. It's got a very sleek modern design you can customize in every single room. You can configure the interior however you like, but I think it's amazing you can transform 20 feet into 130 square feet of space in 20 seconds. Next up we have Wild Fennec Defender. If you need a vehicle with absolutely no limits, then this amazing prototype vehicle is just for you. This was designed by a French couple who fell in love with life on the road. This vehicle is an all-terrain vehicle which can cover sand, snow, road, or dirt roads. But from a press of a button, it can transform from a very versatile vehicle to a living space. Amazingly, it can be done in just 1 minute and also is equipped with many things. This includes a kitchen, a hot shower, a bathroom, and even a sleeping area. Its transformation looks absolutely amazing, and it's also a very intimidating vehicle to look at. So if you like to look amazing on the road and also feel amazing with a hot shower, then you can do it with this truck. And finally on the list of real-life transforming vehicles, we have a Classen Limo. Now, a Classen Limo is not just one kind of car, as it can be done to various cars. But this company named Classen actually transforms regular vehicles into luxury cars. You may think this is a normal Mercedes van, but as you can see, it transforms into double its size and feels like a private jet. The interior is all German designed and has amazing leather seating. Only very high-level clients buy these as they cost a lot of money, but many world leaders, billionaires, and celebrities have these. It takes them around 3 to 4 months to customize a whole massive Mercedes van. They will even install a toilet, multimedia systems, and remote controls. It's safe to say Classen makes the most amazing vehicles even more amazing. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the most amazing real-life transforming vehicle. I think it's the BMW Electrons, as that really is like a transformer from the movies. If you guys want some more amazing videos, check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that coming up on screen in a moment. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.